Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss about Laplace transform and give the definition for Laplace transform. So in my earlier videos, I have discussed about linear time invariant systems, and we know that a linear time invariant system, that is an LTI system, can be represented by differential equation. So how do we represent differential equation is A0 d n by dtn, this is y of t, plus a1 dn minus 1 y of t by dt n minus 1 plus a2 dn minus 2 y of t by dt n minus 2, and so on till dn minus 1 d y of t by dt plus a n y of t is equal to, we have b0 dm x of t by dtm plus b1 dm minus 1 x of t by dtm minus 1, and so on, plus b m minus 1 d x of t by dt plus bm x of t. So where the solution, we know that the solution of this differential equation is given by y of t is equal to, this is the natural response of the system of this equation, that is, or homogeneous solution, that is y of h of t, where we substitute the value of this part equals to 0, and we find out the characteristic roots of this equation and find out the roots. So from the roots, if it is real roots, then we have a form that is c1 e to the power minus at, or if it is a repetitive root, then we have another form. If it is a complex conjugate roots, then we have another form. So depending on that, we are finding out the solution, that is homogeneous solution of a differential equation, plus the integrals, this particular solution. So particular solution y of p, yp of t is calculated by the nature of my input signal x of t. So depending on the value of x of t, the yp of t is calculated. So by addition of these two solution, I will get the solution for my given differential equation. So this form is fine when the order of this differential equation is a lower term, that is 2 or 3 ordered equation, then it is fine. But when the order is quite high, that is of 30 or 40 or 35, any value, when the order of this differential equation becomes higher, then the calculation of solution for this differential equation becomes very tedious and time consuming, and very complex as well. So to avoid that thing, in case of higher order differential equation, to find the solution and to represent that kind of linear time invariant system, we are using what is known as a very powerful tool, that is Laplace transform. So a Laplace transform is nothing but it solves the differential equation by converting the differential equation in time domain into algebraic equation in frequency domain. Then we insert the initial condition, solve the resultant algebraic equation, and take the inverse Laplace transform of the solution. So to get the solution in time domain. So what we are doing is, this is the representation of LTI system in differential equation. We are taking Laplace transform, that is we are changing the algebraic solution in frequency domain. So we got an algebraic solution in frequency domain. Then we are taking inverse Laplace transform and calculating the solution in time domain. So this is how we find out the solution for an LTI system, or the differential equation. So mathematically, a differential equation, a Laplace transform is defined as Laplace of x of t, which is equal to x of s, is equal to limit minus infinity to infinity x of t e to the power minus st dt. So this is e to the power minus st is Laplace transform operator. So where s is given by s is equal to sigma plus j omega, and we know that e to the power minus j omega t is nothing but Fourier transform operator. So this Fourier transform is just the imaginary part of my Laplace transform operator, and this is how my Laplace transform and Fourier transform are related to each other. The only difference is that the Laplace transform operator has a real term with it, and the Fourier transform operator has only the imaginary part. So this is the main difference of Laplace transform and Fourier transform. And when my limit is from the lower limit of this integral is minus infinity, then it is known as bilateral Fourier transform equation. And when we have lower limit equals to 0, that is Laplace transform of x of t is equal to 0 to infinity x of t e to the power minus st dt. When it is of this form, then it is known as unilateral Fourier transform. So this is how we calculate the Fourier transform of a time domain signal x of t. So I hope you have understood the concept, and thank you for watching my video. And if you liked and enjoyed my videos, then kindly subscribe to my channel, and thank you.